All right, Lamborghini's manufacturing facilities in Italy are back online after being shut down for nearly 2 months because of the pandemic. During the lockdown, Lamborghini used its facilities to produce face masks and face shields for healthcare workers. Joining us now is the chairman and CEO of Lamborghini, Stefano Domenicali. Stefano, great to see you. Thanks for being with us. Your cars are beautiful and they don't come cheap. I think the base price is about $200,000. So given the lockdowns, given the economic crisis we're having right now, what is demand like for your supercar luxury cars?
Well, Alexis, first of all, it's great to see you too. I mean, I think that what we can say today is that the first signal that we received from our customers, from our market, that no orders has been canceled. So I think that is an incredible sign in this moment where we are living a unique and unreal situation. Therefore, what I can say is that our customers are very loyal to the brand, and for us that was very, very important, because in this period when we locked down the company, we wanted to use this time to stay more close to them. I said to my people, we need to move from a customer centricity to a customer and give them information and giving them, all what we are doing. That's why also we launched the car on the digital platform in order not to waste, this time. Therefore, that is a great opportunity for us to let's say, to restart once again with the same kind of situation what we had before the lockdown. And of course, now that all the dealers are back to operativity, that we're going to have 100% of our dealers fully open next week, we're going to see what will be the momentum of the future. I'm expecting, Alexis, that at the beginning we're going to have a lower pace, because that's normal when you have a restart situation, when you have wearing masks, when you have not really the right environment, when you have to share and show what you like, will be slowing down a little bit. But I'm pretty positive on thinking that as soon as this momentum will fade away, we're going to have back on trace, the numbers of orders in terms of intake orders that we used to have in the last months.
Stefano, how has this changed how you manufacture? How has the COVID situation changed how you manufacture a Lamborghini?
Well, Brian, I would say that on our side, we didn't change anything on that respect. What we had to change was the protocol we had to respect in order to allow the people to work safe in this moment. So we used the time when we were closed to work together with our workers in order to have the social distance, each post of the assembly line, to keep the distance, and in the canteen, to make sure that everyone was wearing masks or are wearing masks and gloves and protection. So the things has changed in terms of respecting the protocols, but without having a really, a bigger effect on the production. We were using the first weeks of production, to at a little bit slower pace, because we want for all the workers to feel safe and to make sure they were getting used to the new system working. But in terms of supply chain, in terms of other things, we didn't change so much. We're going to be full production, in the next week, in order to, try to recover the delay for the customer that are loyal, that are waiting for the cars to be given to them.
Stefano, I was fascinated to learn you're diversifying and recently entered the world of esports with the Real Race. And I think the prize is actually getting to test drive a real live Lamborghini, which has got to be pretty cool. Tell us why enter esports? Why do that now?
Well, because, the digital platform on which we are very, very strong, it means that we are close to our young generation customer. It's something that in this moment is really very, very, very full of activity. And when we are talking about sportivity, when we are talking about something that is close to the young generation, we need to be there. But I always said that we are strong because we use the language of the young generation customers as, let's say, an appetizer, to think that we are not producing the digital cars, we are producing real and physical cars where you want to drive and touch. Therefore, this is something that wants to give a more, getting ready for the moment where you can really drive the car on the track, in the city, around the world, because that's really the reason why you buy such a car.
Stefano, I remember speaking of city, about almost 2 years ago, we were driving around New York City when it was okay to drive in a new Urus, and we were talking about the future production of a Lamborghini, and you told me a hybrid is coming, and yes, you're open to an electric car. Well, you've come out here with the hybrid, you've released that out into the market. What about the electric car? Is it still 5 to 7 years away?
I think so, Brian. I think that if we're talking hybridization, we are already in our full future portfolio, in this direction. There's no doubt about it. In terms of full electric cars, we need to be different from the others. Therefore, I don't see that coming in the short term. That's for sure.
Stefano, are you joining us from Bologna, from your headquarters there?
Correct. This is my office.
It was amazing. I know you got back up and running about 2 months after the lockdown in early May. And just a few days later, you released an update to one of your Lamborghinis, I guess a rear wheel drive. Tell us about that car.
Well, Alexis, you are pretty well informed. I'm very happy for that. And yes, he's right. We just launched thanks to the technology of augmented reality that we did together with Apple, the launch of the last model of the Huracan family. Huracan two-wheel drive Spider is the perfect car for young generation because it's two-wheel drive. You have a different way of having fun with the car. It's a lot of connectivity tools inside the car because this is really the things that you don't you need when you're driving the car, above all for the ones that really loving the brand. And it has been already a great success in terms of attention. Now it's really looking forward to the cars around the world because we are starting the shipment now and really looking forward, as I said, once, to see real cars back where it belongs. That is the street, that is the track, that is the place to enjoy our life because we are pretty lucky that, we are producing this marvelous jewel.
Yeah, these cars were made to drive for sure. Before we let you go, just give us a feel for what things are like there on the ground. I mean, I know Bologna, northern Italy, was a hot spot at the peak of this virus. What are things like now?
Well, Alexis, now we can see the light after the tunnel. That is a great thing, to be honest, because I have to say, I'm an Italian, proud Italian. I have to say that to stay in a lockdown situation as we did for 1 month in the house without having the chance to get out, believe me, it is really difficult. It's something that when I was doing that, I said that is not really something that I think that I'm living. It's like a nightmare. Therefore, the behavior of the people was really extraordinary. Now, I think that step by step, we are going in the right direction. We need to stay prudent, of course, but I see life coming back again. And I really hope that the borders will open soon in order to go back to our normality, because we are people that love to stay together. We don't have to forget that.
I think we're united in that. We feel the same way over here in the U.S. Stefano Domenicali, Chairman and CEO of Lamborghini, a pleasure. I expect a test drive when I see you in person next time, okay?
Alexis, deal done.
All right, thanks so much.